So much for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Shannon Royster. We are learning more about Georgia's recount results after the completion of a week-long hand recount. And that includes what changed and where. WJCL's Stephen Moody joins us now live to break it all down for us. And Stephen, what did you learn?
Shannon, those results did not change the election outcome here in the state of Georgia, and they proved that election officials did their job. A full hand recount of the 2020 presidential election is complete here in the state of Georgia. In that recount, most of the results across the 159 counties did not change. The Secretary of State's office says the highest error rate in any county recount was 0.73%. Following the recount, President Donald Trump did pick up some votes, but not nearly enough to put a dent in Joe Biden's lead. In fact, President-elect Biden also picked up some votes, notably here in Chatham County. Now that the hand recount is completed, counties can now recertify their election results. Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, who has faced criticism from the president and the Republican Party, released a statement Thursday. He says, quote, "This is a credit to the hard work of our county and local election officials who moved quickly to undertake and complete such a momentous task in a short period of time." Now, because the margin is still less than 0.5%, President Trump can still request a recount after the certification of those results in all of those counties. And that recount would be conducted by rescanning all paper ballots. Reporting live tonight here in Savannah, Stephen Moody, WJCL 22 News.
Stephen, thank you. A federal judge in Georgia has rejected another Republican election-related lawsuit. An elector wanted to block the state's results certification, claiming fraud. But the judge shot him down, saying it wasn't up to an individual voter to dictate how ballots are cast or counted. Thursday's ruling in Georgia was the third of the day against the election-related lawsuits from the Trump campaign and Republicans.